All right, folks, it's me, the Buick Man, here at Qlispe Raceway Park. Right here is the drag strip where tonight we're going to have Street Outlaw live. It's amazing. I've seen some of the cars out there already in the pits. This is going to be a blast. So before I get any further, make sure you go click that subscribe button, share this video, share the other videos, and keep watching How Do You Hot Rod. How about we go find some of those racers and get a couple interviews?
We have a 1987 Chrysler Conquest. It's got a twin turbo 427 LSX, running X98, still intercooled, so I guess you call it a little bit old school. We're not methanol. We're from PA, so it's about a 3-day drive, something like that. 37 hours. I've been racing since I think I was like 11. I got a junior dragster, and then I've just been racing with my dad ever since. I think I first stepped into a bigger car when I was 15, and that's when I started racing small tire, and I've been racing since. Kaden Rankin.
Kaden Rankin.
Yep.
And Mom?
Hello.
Brother? Big crew?
Big crew, yeah.
Big crew.
Big crew.
Awesome.
I would say I hot rod. I'm more like, I would say like when I'm racing and I'm just trying to have as much fun as I can, and I just want to win. But I also try to stay as like as calm and like chill as I can, because I know how hectic everything can get. And you're winning rounds, you're going fast. That's the way I like to hot rod and race.
All right, folks, I'm here with Kye Kelley, who has, what kind of car got you back
It's a 84 Camaro, 521 Hemi, screw bone. Tube chassis, it's a short wheelbase car. That's something that most cars don't have. You know, short wheelbase is not ideal, I guess you'd say, but yeah, third gen Camaro is my brand, so we figured out how to make the short wheelbase work, and it works really good. Went to a pro race, raced with some pro mods last week, and went a 369 at 204, a steel body car, so
nice.
Running pretty good.
Cool. Now, have you ever been up here to Washington before?
No, this is the end of the world for us. This was a long drive.
You still got like 5 hours till you get to the water, man.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do it. We're gonna turn around and go home.
All right, so where are you out of actually?
I live in Mississippi.
How long have you been racing?
Started out racing four-wheelers on dirt when I was like 13 years old. Then I just led in the cars when I got my license. I really wish I would have never started, man. I'd probably be a millionaire by now. So.
Now, when somebody asks you what a hot rod is, what do you envision?
Man, to me, just a hot rod's something that you put your heart into, something that you think's really cool. Got a big hog ass cam in it. It sounds good when it's sitting there idling. You know, it could be something you could drive around every day that's slow as hell, or it could be a third gen Camaro with 3,500 horsepower.
Oh,
you know, it's whatever kind of hot rod you want.
I was going to ask you how many horsepower you have. Wow.
Yep.
And what's the quickest you can get out there?
That one I told you, 369, 204.
And
but I mean, I don't know if that's the fastest third gen in the world for the steel body or what, but I ain't never heard of anybody else doing something like that. So it was cool for us. We went out and raced with pros. We beat a few of them.
Cool.
Just kind of let them know that the guys from the street ain't dumbasses, you know. We can't run with y'all, and we can do it with less equipment. So that's what we did.
Do you know who you're up against first today?
Nah, it's a chip draw here.
Okay.
Everything comes out of a bucket round and round. So
sounds good.
Yep.
All right. Well, Kye,
all right, man.
Thanks for giving me a couple minutes. Appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you win today.
Nice to meet you.
we've got Jimmy Taylor,
Yes.
right, here with me. And he's going to tell me a little bit about hot rods. Jimmy, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Clinton, Tennessee. We live about 30 minutes outside of Knoxville.
Well, welcome to Washington.
Thank you. First time being here. It's a beautiful place.
How long have you been racing?
This time, you know, I raced a lot when I was younger, and I got out of it for a bunch of years. Working and stuff just got in the way. And now we've been back into it for about 5 years.
Okay.
You know, we got into the MPK last year. Was our first year running the season in the MPK, and this is our second season here.
Having fun with it?
Yeah, having fun. Last year we run a Pro Charger, and you know, Carl, he does our motor stream racing. And this year we swapped up and went to a screw blower, and it's been a little bit of a learning curve, but you know, we like, you know, I like Pro Charger and screw blower both. You know, there's a big difference in between them. You know, in my opinion, Pro Charger's a little easier to manage and tune. You know, because these things just make so much power that, you know, when you pull power out of it, it gets on the plot, it's going back to the plot instantly. Where a Pro Charger, you know, has a hard time getting back, so it doesn't kick the tires as easy as like screw blowers do.
About how much horsepower you guys have?
There's about 4,000 horses. So.
I'll go hop back in my Honda and go home. Now, back in the day, remember, hot rodding was strip a car down, make it go fast.
Oh yeah, yeah. These are not anything like, you know, they look like a factory style car, you know, because it's got a factory body appearance, but they're anything but that, really. I mean, really, these cars are full-blown pro mods with steel roof and quarters. Is really what they are. I mean, they got the carbon fiber front ends, carbon fiber doors. I mean, they're a full tube car.
How do you do hot rodding?
Well, you know, when I was young, we started out hot rodding. I had a '69 Camaro and some trucks and some stuff like that we just got out, and you know, we just street race. You know, we'd go hang out and everybody get together and find a back road to go race on, and that's what we did. We just raced, you know, and then it's just progressively gotten a little faster and faster, and then, you know, we got into racing. You know, when we started out, we were only going to run 6.0 class. We wasn't going to do anything this extreme. And then, you know, we didn't even make it to the 6.0 class. We started to run 470s and then 440s, and we done that for about 4 or 5 races, and that just wasn't fast enough then. So then we decided we was going to go run heads up. You know, here we are now. We've got another car that we call the Warbird that was a pro mod that we radio race and run pro mods on it. You know.
What's the fastest you get?
54, 354.
Top speed?
It's about 209. So,
Dang.
yeah, we've had this car 208. This steel roof and quarter car, 2,700 pounds.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Now, who's the two guys you got right over
This
here?
is Alan. Alan's my crew chief. He's the one that keeps us safe and keeps everything rolling. And then we got Spencer. It's Alan's right-hand man right there. He's the one that we really make do all the work while we watch it. Yeah. So.
Awesome. Well, Jimmy, thank you for a couple minutes here.
Anytime,
I'll let you
man.
guys get back to work on this, and good luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Murder Nova, man.
Look at that.
Yeah. How do I hot rod? I hot rod any way that I feel like whatever I do makes the vehicle better for all kinds of different purposes, man. Like there's so many, dude. Hey, go fast, go low. There is, like, it ain't all about racing with me, man. Hey, it's gotta look good, it's gotta sound good. I don't care if the motor makes 200 horsepower if it sounds good, depending on which car you're building. You know what I mean? So how I hot rod is, it depends on the car and the style that I'm going for. So there's multiple different ways to hot rod, and there's no one definition, in my opinion, of hot rodding.
Perfect. And what hot rods do you have hiding at home?
I've got multiple hot rods at home right now. I call everything I drive a hot rod,
well,
though, whether it's a hot rod or not.
Heck yeah.
So we've got convertibles, we've got tops that come off of K5s. We do it all. We dabble in a little bit of everything.
All right. Well, hey, good luck out there.
Thank you.
Have fun. All right,
you.
folks. So you know how I like stuff that's just a little different, not the normal Chevy Camaro, Mustang, Nova, Not saying anything bad about them, but I like stuff that's different. So right here I have got, what was your name, sir?
John.
John has got this 41 Willys Coupe. I stopped him. I had to get an interview. Tell me a little bit about this thing. And actually come right over this way a little more.
Well, it's been my favorite car since I learned what one was as a child.
Okay.
And it took me until adulthood to find one. On my third try on the car, I got this one. And basically took it all apart, cut the back end off and fat tired it, and you took the engine out and lowered it and did everything I wanted to do to the car to make it mine.
Man, it's beautiful.
I couldn't be happier with it.
Now I got to ask about that radiator. That's a big engine with a pretty narrow radiator shoved in there.
You know how it works?
How?
There's another one underneath the back of the car.
There we go. Well, what size engine?
It's a 350 with a ton of work done on the top end. The bottom end's fairly stock.
Okay.
Huge camshaft. Middle amount of boost. And I drive it all the time. It's probably one of the most blower cars driven in Spokane.
Okay.
Can't even stop. That you'll ever see.
All right. And speaking of Spokane, you said you're part of one of the clubs, right?
I'm in the Gents Auto Club.
In the Gents, all right. It's dark right now, but did it look a little purple earlier?
Yeah, it's purple with a gray interior that my brother and I just did right before the show that you saw it this year.
Drag racing. It's Street Outlaws live out at Qlispe Raceway Park. I don't know if you can hear this or not.
But my brother and I did the entire interior, including the trunk, in only like 2 months' time to get it ready for that show.
Wow, that was it?
Yeah, because we were busy doing another pickup deal.
And what size are those back tires?
Those are 28 and a half inches tall, almost 18 inches. Well, they're over 18 inches wide. There's one size bigger, but we're running out of room.
All right, yeah, definitely. And have you actually raced it?
I raced it before we did all that, and I have not raced it since.
Okay.
Because I can't crash that car.
It's just a fun cruiser, isn't it?
It's a street car.
Man.
It really is a street car.
Absolutely beautiful.
Not a massive amount of horsepower, but it's got enough.
Yeah. Awesome.
And it's a blast.
Whoa. And then, are those actual Kragers?
Real Kragers.
Oh, man.
It cost a ton just to buy those Kragers to match those big ones that I bought in the first place.
Yeah, those are pretty big there. Well, hey, John, I appreciate it. That's an awesome car.
Thank you.
Now, one last question. How do you hot rod?
I drive it every chance I get.
Yeah.
And I've driven it in rain. It's got a flat windshield that blows off.
I see. There's no wipers.
No wipers.
Awesome.
So
that's a true hot rod right there. Yes, you do.
There's a gas pedal in there.
All right. Everybody, keep watching How Do You Hot Rod. Hit that subscribe button. John, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, maybe tilt the steering wheel down so you reach it. There you go.
I'm a race car spider.
Yes, you are.
Oh, don't be screwing around in there.
Did you bang your head?